Hi, everyone. My name is Rita Lorraine Carey. I'm an Akashic reader and accessor. Akashic Records, if you're not familiar with them, they're the vibrational history of your soul. So everything your soul has ever done has been recorded. In the Bible, they call it the Book of Life. So I just came out of the pool. I'm trying to swim every day, and it feels amazing. But there's so much to share, and August is like a giving month. And so next week, the first 5 people that email me, I will do a free Akashic record reading as a pay it forward. And then after that, the charge that I normally do for 60 minutes is $222. I've basically had them discounted for the last few months at $175. And you can probably ask anyone that's had a reading. It's an amazing place to get clarity and information. It's really not like a psychic reading because it's not about the future, because you predict the future, but this is like, I've been struggling with this. Can I get clarity? Health issue, relationship, whatever it is, soul purpose, why am I here? There are some steps that you can do to remember what you used to remember when you were little, when you first came here. It might not be your full-time vocation, but it's an idea of things you should be doing in your life. Your sort of dharma. I guess dharma is the word. Anyway, my email address is Smile Citrine, so it's SMILE Citrine, which is like the crystal, CITRINE. Smile Citrine at protonmail.com, PROTONMAIL, protonmail.com. Okay, so the first 5 people get the readings for free, and then in the month of August, readings will be discounted to $150. I just checking in, and so that's a discount from $222. It's 60 minutes. Normally we do, before that we'll do a little share. I'll explain to you where we're accessing what's there, but there are the lords of the records that protect your records. They've never been embodiment. They're more like light beings. And then there are masters and teachers. Some have been an embodiment, some haven't, like the Buddha and Jesus. And then past loved ones are loved ones that sometimes you knew them here before they transitioned, but sometimes you didn't. It might have been like a neighbor that watched you walk home every day and just kind of kept an eye out for you, or a teacher. And but they're still supporting you in this lifetime, so it's kind of cool. So anyway, you'll access them as well, but they won't self-identify when they come through the Akash. And I mostly hear, sometimes I see stuff, and we share from that perspective. I had a reading years ago. I've been doing this for 10 years, over 10 years. I'm certified to teach accessing the records, and we use the pathway prayer process, which is a prayer channel to Dr. Linda Howe, who was the first person to get her doctorate in Akashic Studies. I have a YouTube site called Shine Your Inner Light, and I've accessed the records of all sorts of things, the crystals, God, Jesus. Everything's got a vibrational history. It's loving and supportive of you. So if you ever go into a place with somebody doing your records and it's not loving and supportive of you, you're not in your Akash. So and if you're new to the Akashic Records, you can poke around on my Shine Your Inner Light site more, or on the YouTube channel, or go to Dr. Linda Howe. She's actually got a book on how to access the records. I use her book when I teach. I've got a monthly membership group that's really set up to support each other. This is the first time I've been live, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So thanks for joining me, but I figured I would just do it live. And I just got out of the pool. I was swimming at the YMCA. Kind of fun to go at the YMCA. Right? So anyway, I started a film called The Revelation of You. So if you go to revelationofyou.com, It's about your electromagnetic field, the L fields, the biophotons, everything that makes you up as soul energy, which is like over 70% of you is energy. It might even be more than that. It might be 95%. So as energetic beings, you control and influence your life greatly. And you have, in the film, you see that you have these energies that are moving around you, supporting you. And there's resonance in things that we bring into our field, like crystals and things. So I'll be doing some crowdfunding soon with Indiegogo. And I've interviewed Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Eben Alexander, Dr. Konstantin Korotkov, a woman named Virginia Hummel who wrote a book on orbs, because we see orbs in the field. We do a before and after pictures like Dr. Emoto with the water crystals. And it's amazing. Like these orbs come in, like, I can ask for an energetic hug from my deceased mother, and I'll start feeling, I don't know if any of you can do that. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys can play around with the energies around you and you feel them. But the outer layer, my skin tingles a certain way. When it's my mom if I ask for a hug from my mom or connect with my mom and ask for a hug, or from my dad, my lower legs tingle. It's really interesting. And in the film, we do some before and after pictures of the electromagnetic field, and you see these changes. We even did the breathwork practice with a few people with Dr. Joe Dispenza's breathwork, and I haven't interviewed him. I'd love to talk to him more about this, but his breathwork practice is working with the Kundalini energy, the energy, the cerebral spinal fluid is supposedly like the Kundalini energy, and with a breath practice, you can bring it up into the pineal, into the hippocampus, and really open up your connection to all that you are. So there's different ways of doing that. But in the film, you'll actually see the before and after photos, how the people's field expanded, by doing his breathwork practice. And I also had the field really expand in joy, which is like a lot of yellow, from reading John 1 out of the Bible. In the beginning was the Word. I did a before picture and after picture of reading this, and it was phenomenal. It was amazing. So, and Alex Lipton, Bruce Lipton's nephew, he and I met at an event I did with Bruce and Margaret near Mount Shasta. The fact that we don't cease to exist. And so anyway, I was able to do that, and I interviewed Alex. And Alex has been, he has a lot of esoteric knowledge. It's pretty amazing. And he and I did an interview with Dr. Eben Alexander and Dr. Konstantin Korotkov. He helped me with those interviews. And we may interview some more people. And we may interview some more people. There's a friend of mine whose son passed when he was 12, and the first time she had been able to actually feel him in 10 years, she's trying to imagine dancing with him as an adult. And there's an app that's no longer available now, but it was an app for the iPad that took pictures of the electromagnetic field, and you see these energies swirling around her. And she told me, Rita, it was the first Brooks song, The Last Dance. And she said he had a premonition. He knew on some level, because we're energy, we know these things on some level. And you know this with your intuition, right? So anyway, I just wanted to pop in here and let you know I'm doing Pay It Forward. The first 5 people that email me, I'll do free Akashic record readings next week with you. Smile Citrine at protonmail.com. And then for the month of August, I'm going to do a special with Akashic readings at $150 for 60 minutes. We Zoom. You get a recording of the Zoom, the video, and the audio. It's powerful. I don't always remember when I'm in that space, because I had a friend that met me out when I was in Sedona, and we were hiking, and she said, do you remember when the masters told me to do X, Y, and Z? And she and her sister both have followed what her higher guidance, what her masters have told her, and they've totally changed their lives. It's really beautiful, like trusting and then being rewarded lives. It's really beautiful, like trusting and then being rewarded for trusting your higher self. And I got more I want to share, because I listened to some of the AI summit this weekend, and then I've got a friend working on an AI. I get fooled into thinking that ChatGPT or Gemini and all of that, I mean, there's a lot of really interesting stuff there, but You are your own guru. You are the master of your reality. You are consciousness. AI is not some like higher consciousness thing. You are. And I trust that that comes through in our film. And right now I'm looking for a producer to kind of help package it all together and present it in a way that you really understand and you can see in these photos that you are energy. You can interplay with the energy around you. Your however you want to describe that energy, guides, angels, they wait for you to engage them. Nothing can interfere in your field. Like people talk about entity energy and things like that. Well, that's stuff you've created, because if you believe in it, you will create it. You're a creator being, you know? And you really want to do things to, you know, like your body's like this amazing, I won't say like it's an amazing tool, and actually crystals are like, they remind you of your crystalline energy. I bring all sorts of crystals into this project. I'm looking for a crystal sponsor, so if you have a crystal store and you want to be a sponsor for the film, just smilecitrine@protonmail.com. Look me up. If you want to sign up for updates for the film, revelationofyou.com, and we're going to be doing a bunch of drawings for kilos of polished rose quartz, because polished rose quartz helped me connect with past loved ones, and I have a prayer. We get into all this that you can use with the rose quartz to help you connect with people who have passed, and more of that's coming. But I really just wanted to do this thing around paying it forward with and let you know about the Akashic Record readings in August. And again, my name is Rita Lorraine Carey. Shine Your Inner Light on YouTube is a good way to look at videos, and Revelation of You. There's actually a playlist on Shine Your Inner Light on the YouTube channel for snippets. And then I'll be doing Indiegogo fundraising. We're going to look for some grants too. I'm going to put out some grant proposals. There's groups out there that really want to understand consciousness more, and I'm here to tell you that the vibrating aspects of you, which are aspects of you, is consciousness. I'd like to talk to you all about that because it's such a big word, but this is what I want you to know. You have the power to do anything you want in your life. You are the creator. You are the creator. What you focus on expands, and you can see that now. We're manifesting things so fast. When you really want something, it almost creates a resistance in your field because you don't have it. And you really want it, but you don't have it. So you're sitting in that energy, you know? So if you can want something and trust and ask your angels and guides and give it to God. You know, so they say in prayer, if you give it to God, what you're doing is releasing the hold on wanting it so bad that you can't receive it. All right, and there's more to share about all sorts of things, and grief is like in our film. That's why I kind of started the heart calling around this film, because so many of us have had experiences with death, especially in the last 5 years, whether for whatever reason that people have died or left the planet, and these are people we love, and so we can't hold them and we can't talk to them the way we used to. But I want to tell you they're right there with you. They're right there next to you. They want to hear you. They want you to engage with them. A friend of mine, we were doing an Akashic reading, and his dad, who's passed, he says, remember an espresso and smoke a cigar together and pretend I'm right there, because I am. I'm right there. And I can hear everything you're saying, you know. And so there's all sorts of things like that that I want you to feel when it comes to this film project. And you've got guides and angels, past loved ones. They're there supporting and loving you. So anyway, all right. Lots of love to you all. I don't know if this is working. I don't know. I'm assuming it started. I don't know. Like, okay. I don't know how to end it. Is there a chat in here somewhere? I don't know. Okay, I see. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to end this, but I'll try to do some more of these. And much love to you all. Keep leaning into the love and support you have around you. Remember, if you want an Akashic Record reading, I'm doing 5 giveaways next week for free. Smile Citrine at protonmail.com. If you don't hear back from me, you either didn't email the right address, well, I'll email you back one way or the other, and that way you'll know you got through to me. And you're part of the first 5. You're part of the first 5. You're free. The reading will be free, and then after that, for August, they're $150 for 60 minutes, which is a discount off 222. Okay. All right. Much love to you all. Take care.